All right, guys, injuries. DJ Jones had an ankle. He returned. Aziz had a knee, did not return. Debo just got the wind knocked out of him there at the end. Go ahead. No, we don't. We'll get an MRI tomorrow.
When you look at this game and you saw Jimmy Garoppolo there and passes early on, how much did that cost you guys?
I mean, 2 turnovers cost you, but they're not all just on him. That's on everybody out there.
How frustrating is this one contest that otherwise you had a chance to put them away early, at least get a big lead? What was your frustration level going into the half not having a big lead?
I thought we should have been up more. That was for sure. I thought we could have got 3 scores with those drives. We didn't. We're still up 10-0. That opening third quarter I thought was rough. I thought our defense did great except for third down. I think they got like a 3rd and 15. I think it was a 3rd and 10 and a 3rd and 7 all in that one drive that led to 3, which that kept them alive. We weren't good on third down, and I think and then our first play in the third quarter on offense was a pick, which that was a real bad one. Should not have thrown that. It was a bad play. No one was open on the play. He just had to take it. And I was glad that we tied it up there at the end. But then they came back and finished on the final drive.
Anything you can put your finger on with the third, because there was a lot of third and longs tonight overall. Anything you can figure out how you were able to get off the field?
Yeah, it looks like, the ones that I saw live, one for us to jump off sides and give a free play on 3rd and 20-something is just completely inexcusable. Then they just launched it up, and the guy made a good play. It looked like the ones over the middle, we were playing zone. Looked like they chipped us, and we just didn't get there fast enough. And from what I saw, it looked like the quarterback looked off for a while and then ended up opening a zone up over the middle. Looked like we had about 3 guys close to it, but the zone broke apart a little.
Kyle, on 4th and 6, it looked like, I don't know, was Ayuk supposed to keep going? Or what, it looked like there was maybe a miscommunication between Garoppolo and
That's just when you run a shallow cross and you run a versus man or zone. Everyone has the same things. You just want to be decisive, whether you're sitting down or not. And he was a little in between, and Jimmy was a little in between on the throw. Those two got to make that together.
How do you set your defense's performance in this game?
All 3 phases wasn't good enough, obviously, but I thought they had a chance to have a special game, especially how they played in the first half. And I thought they were close to doing that in the second half, but when you're like that on third down, it's first and second doesn't matter.
Did you sense the team was overconfident all coming in, and where's that confidence level at now with 2 games to go?
We weren't overconfident coming in. I think we were pretty real with where we're at. I think we got a confident team. I think felt like we'd play well. We thought we'd come out strong. I think we did. But you still got to play good football in all phases. And if I had to narrow it down right now, we didn't play good enough on third down. And then we had 2 turnovers and they had 0.
Sorry. At the end of the first half, you could have called a timeout with about 19 seconds left. You had the ball to 33. Why didn't you try to get a field goal in that situation?
There was 19 seconds. I didn't want to lead to a turnover, give them a chance to get anything.
Obviously Jimmy had had some shaky passes leading up to that. Was that a factor in your decision?
No.
One thing about Jimmy is that oftentimes he throws an interception, he tends to bounce back really quickly, and it didn't feel like he could at all tonight. Can you put your finger on why?
I thought he bounced back pretty good on that final drive, starting on the 4 and going 96 yards. I want to say that was our 4th drive. The first drive, was a pick, and so he had 2 drives before that. One, I think we went 3 and out. The other one, I think we marched down the field pretty good. I thought he did well. Then we got a holding call on 1st and 10 after completion. I think it led to 1st and 20. Then he ended up getting sacked, which led to a 2nd and 30, I think, and that drive was kind of ended. So I don't think we stayed out there long enough for him to bounce back. But after that pick, I didn't think his plays were bad.
Does it feel like you beat yourself again, and so how frustrating is that?
I don't think you totally beat yourself. Those guys made those plays on third down. They did some good things. That's a good team. They played well. Not going to give them a lot of credit. But I'm frustrated. I think we could have won this one.
What did you think of Ambry Thomas's performance today?
I saw the long third down one just like you guys did. There's a couple he gave up, but it wasn't the reason we lost.
Do you feel like the short week had any, do you have a sense that it had an impact in maybe some of the defensive struggles on third down?
No, not at all. I thought we were ready to play. I think our team was fired up to play, and I think you guys saw that. But you got to play, you got to play good throughout all 4 quarters, and you got to do good in all situations. And when you can't get off the field on third down, and we don't do that great on offense on third down, they have 2 turnovers and we have 0. Regardless of how you're playing in between, that's usually ends up with a loss in that situation.
In the first half, the long pass to Juszczyk, was that just a miss, or was there something else that was going on there that needed?
No, it just looked like he missed it.
What's your message after a game like this? Do you talk to the team in there immediately about the big picture, or do you talk about just, the fact that this one got away from you?
No, I talk about, whatever comes to my mind in the heat of battle. I might see him again on the plane. You never know. I just told him there's a lot of things that I was proud of with them. We thought we were going to come out ready to go. You could feel with our team, and we did. I'm proud of a lot of those guys, and we made a ton of plays today. Guys played very hard, and they gave it all out there. But that doesn't guarantee anything. That allows you to be a good team, which I know we are. But you want to win the games and you want to dictate stuff. You can't give other people a chance with some of those penalties we have and some of the turnovers we had.
The first time that Jimmy has kind of held on the ball too long, causing a sack, is that something that you've been working with him on, coaching point?
We have. He understands that with us. If you get to that second, third hitch, you rarely get a third hitch in the NFL, and once you get a fourth one, you better get rid of it.
Open to, coverage-wise, what you're doing with A.J. Brown, but obviously he's really good. But why did you consistently not have an answer for him in the second half?
They had some good plays. He made some good plays. They had a good play action there, backed up. It wasn't just man-to-man coverage. It wasn't just zone. He did a good job on both.
That first drive seemed to be very effective. Was there anything that they changed in the defense that changed your productivity?
No. There was a little more nickel defense in the second half, but first drive was good. Second drive, I think that's when we went down and threw a pick. So I thought the second drive was good too, and I think the third drive we went all the way down and missed that touchdown, but finished with a field goal.
Take 3 more.
Are you pleased with the job you did today, calling play?
I'm just curious.
I don't look at it my way. I just try to do as good as I can to give our guys a chance to win, and we didn't get that done today.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I thought our offense did a really good job moving the ball first. I mean, really every possession in the first half, that did a really good job. And, they made a nice defensive stop on the second drive, and then we just got a field goal at the end. Could have been up 21, but that's a credit to them. They stopped us, made some plays, 10-0, and then they had all the momentum in the second half. And I thought our offense did a good job of answering, when we needed to. But, we left a lot of plays out there, obviously.
What happened on the interception, George, from your perspective? One thrown to you.
Corner made a good play. Didn't go with the corner at all. Had outside leverage, and just made a play on the ball.
Is Jimmy expecting you to be underneath him there, or just a miss?
I think it was just a miss by both of us.
Rick, you were only targeted 3 times, obviously, having pretty big games. Were they doing things specifically to take you away?
No, I mean, I was doubled occasionally. This is what it is. We had plays designed to get people open, and I thought Jimmy did a good job delivering the ball. But yeah, I don't really have an answer for you there.
What was Kyle's message to the team after the game?
I feel like we had some mistakes out there on offense. Defense, they had a couple 3rd and longs that they completed. I think we were 3 of 8 on offense, and they were 9 of something on their side. So they were just be able to stay on the field a lot. We left a lot of mistakes out there that did not allow us to score points. Our thing has been the last 5 weeks. When we turn the ball over, we don't and we don't force any turnovers. It's hard to win, but we were still in a position to be in there at the end, even overcoming those turnovers. But we just didn't do it enough, I guess.
Jimmy had 2 picks. He was checked down the sideline. What was he? I guess he's the same guy, regardless. How was he responding to? Obviously, he had some tough moments there.
How's he responding? Is that your question?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, was he the same guy? Just because there were about 5 throws that were either disastrous or near disastrous.
I couldn't tell a difference in Jim. He was confident. I thought he did a good job of getting the sideline ready to go, the offense ready to go. I think our best was needed tonight, and our best players didn't play our best game. I think that's kind of over the field. I think Debo obviously played really well, and just as an offense, we had to not make mistakes. False starts are tough, and got to put ourselves in a position to win, which we obviously didn't do.
You guys won 5 of 6. Your confidence level is high. So where is it right now with 2 games to go?
Damn high. I really believe in this team. I think we got playmakers all over the field. And I don't want to say it's a blessing in disguise, but we have our backs against the wall now. We have to win, and I think this is a group that's resilient, and I think this is a group that's going to come back to work. I think we're going to grind really hard. We got these 3 days. I always want to say flush it after 24 hours, but I might let this one boil up a little bit and get ready to go next week.
All right, guys. Thanks, George.
Thanks, guys.
It's a tough one. It is. Just a game like that, short week, had a little momentum behind us. Just it's a tough one, but got to take your lumps and move on from it. It's I don't know. We just didn't do enough tonight.
How do you assess your own performance tonight?
Some good, some bad. I don't know. Just I'm trying to go through it in my head. We had a chance. I mean, in a game like that, you just get off to a hot start like that, and we were rolling early on, and kind of just got a little sluggish in the middle there. But I don't know. It's tough when you let one like this slip away.
What did you see or not see on the?
Say it again.
What went wrong in that first interception
We had it. It was tough. Just me and George not being on the same page. Just gotta get it right and get that one completed. That should have been a touchdown.
What are you expecting from him there? Is he trying to be underneath the defender? Or?
Yeah, just the corner played it pretty well. Tip your hat to Janoris, I think it was. He played it pretty well, but yeah, we should have had a touchdown there. We had an opportunity. Whenever you get a one-on-one with George in the red zone, I'll take that every day of the week, and I'm not going to stop going to him. So it's just plays like that. The one to Ayuk on fourth down, we weren't really on the same page, me and him. So like I was saying, it's just you let a couple plays like that slip away in key moments. That's how you let a game like this get away from you.
How about the one that you checked down the sideline? What happened?
Yeah, just got a little excited. Thought the corner was playing it, or not the corner, whoever that was, the nickel or linebacker. Thought they were playing it a little better, and yeah, just let it get a little too far outside.
Jimmy, you know how this goes. People are going to talk about your interceptions and a couple other, throws that you missed, and you got to do this for 10 days. And, are you used to this? Because you were riding high there. Everyone was back on your bandwagon for a while.
I mean, I've good, bad, or indifferent. I'm right here. It doesn't change for me. Whether we will have, I wish we would have won it. Everyone in that locker room does. We had a little momentum. We just can't let this. It is what it is. You gotta take your lumps, look at the film, be hard on ourselves, and for 10 days we gotta get ready and move on to the next one.
All right, guys.
On the 4th and 6, it looks like, were you expecting IU to continue the route, or what happened?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just us being on the same page. I thought he was going to keep going. Kind of lost him behind one of the linemen. We couldn't even see each other when I was throwing it. So we were just being on different pages. But if he, keeps going, that's what I thought, and he thought he was going to sit. So it was just a tough one.
Did you feel the short week it was tough to do the same level of preparation? One of the first things you mentioned was the toughness about the short week. How did that manifest?
Yeah, it always. They're going through the same thing we are, though. That's just the reality of a Thursday game. But yeah, just it's always tough on a Thursday. I don't really know what to say. It's we just had to make more plays tonight. That's really what it came down to, making key plays in key moments. And we did it at the end of the last drive, but we just got to do that throughout the entire game.
Jimmy, what do you sense the mood of the team is? It was so high last Sunday, just 4 days ago.
Frustrated, I would say. I think just it's a game we had an opportunity to go into their place, and we got off to a good start, got the lead like we wanted to, and we just we hit a lull in the middle there. And if we don't hit that lull, I think it's a totally different game. But that's football. Stuff happens. All right. Thanks, guys.
don't know. Have to watch it.
Were they doing anything, I mean, you double teamed a lot, chipped a lot, were they doing anything different or more of the same that you've seen this season?
It was Max Pro the whole game.
Do you expect that given their injury situation?
Yeah, definitely. We got to do a better job of figuring a way to counter it.
Was that the most Max Pro you've seen this season?
How frustrating was it getting in so many third and longs and not being able to get them?
It was tough, especially towards the end. Those are the plays that win games, and when you don't make them, it's definitely deflating.
Part of it, you know, having the 3 days rest and not enough, did you guys tire out at all?
I mean, there's never, you're never going to feel great on Thursday night, but they had the same amount of time, so can't use that as an excuse.
Seems like things are looking better for you on defense and earlier in the game. Is anything that changed from them as the game progressed?
Yeah, just the third downs were big. I think we stopped the run pretty well all night. They tried to stick with it, and yeah, we just got to get off the field.
Nick, how do you assess the mood of the team? Such a high on Sunday afternoon, and now here you are on Thursday night.
I think we're going to be fine. We've been through a lot this year. We've had a lot of tough losses, and we're going to try and make this the last one.
Not that there's any good or bad or worse loss. Does a one like this sting a little bit more?
It always is tough when you're away, especially far away, and you got to fly home. And when you feel like you should win, but it's the NFL. It's not always fun.
Like, you don't generally, go to officials when you're held, obviously you were held and actually called them, but you did go to the official, were you like, obviously you didn't throw the flag immediately?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but that was about as obvious as it gets, and would have been a nice sack, but got tackled there. Good play by him. Better than a sack fumble.
Is it more frustrating when you're that close to getting a sack several times?
Is it more frustrating? It's definitely a little frustrating.
All right, guys.
What was your assessment? I realized he was getting help, but you were going against a rookie second round pick. How did you fare?
When you have a tight end staying in to help the entire game, it helps him. So it was tough to get an assessment.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Thanks.
had the wind knocked out of you landing on the ball on that 56-yard catch and run?
Yes, sir. Definitely knocked the wind out of me. I couldn't breathe for a second.
That did breathe life back into the comeback, so to speak. So, I mean, how were you guys feeling there towards the end? Do you feel like, okay, we're going to make amends here?
Yeah, it's always like that when you get down there and then you end up scoring. We got all the faith in the world in our defense and kind of fell up short. It still gave us a chance towards the end of the game with a little bit of time on the clock, and sadly we didn't get it done.
How much did you feel like going into halftime you guys should have been up, 2-3 touchdowns at that point? How frustrating was it to only get
It was kind of frustrating, but you got to put that behind you and just go out there and try to do better the second half, and we kind of fell short then.
2 weeks now after an interception, bouncing back really quickly. Did you see him be the same guy in the huddle as usual?
Yeah, of course. Turnovers happen in the game, and like I said a couple weeks ago, you got guys in the huddle to bring Jimmy back up. He never get down, and he just know what he's capable of, and he just go out there and continue to play the ball he play.
There seemed to be a little miscommunication on a couple different plays. Was it just communication in the huddle? Was it just trying to?
I wouldn't say it's miscommunication. I would just say where the ball was supposed to go, kind of like how the defense played. They all over the place. So Jimmy was trying to fit the ball in a small hole, and they played it well and got a turnover.
Even on the interception he threw to you, looked like you were open, but, I mean, did he have to kind of float that over the linebackers there? And obviously the ball sailed on him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, were you open, but maybe not as open?
It was a small window. Jimmy tried to fit the ball in, but Jimmy's capable of making those passes. But I think it got away from him and put a little bit too much air on it, and they got a turnover.
Can you describe the last play and how you guys kind of drew up the laterals?
That came from scratch. Kyle came over. He was like, "Hey, Debo, we're gonna throw a screen to you. If you're able to go score, try to score. But if not, we're just gonna play the pitch it back game." And kind of fell up short there.
Sense after like the third or fourth lateral that there might actually be a chance when he's second.
I actually thought Kittle was gonna break loose, but they flew over there so fast it didn't happen.
All right, guys. Thanks, Debo.
I'm gonna have to look at it. They just kept hitting us over the middle of the field. We were in different coverages. We just got to be better about looking guys up. Winning the one-on-one battles, jump balls and stuff. They max protected to try and eliminate Nick and a lot of those guys out of the pass rush game. So we just got to be stickier in coverage.
What's the frustration level like with that as the game's going on? I'm sure you can feel it like third and long a lot too, especially.
Yeah, I mean, anytime they're, like you said, like third and long situations, we got to get off the field. That's just like a no-brainer. Like, it can't happen. We were in so many like 3rd and 10 plus, 3rd and 7 plus situations where they converted, and I still think I think they were like 9 for 16, but they just kept completing them in crucial parts of the game, especially in that second half, and that's what kept them going.
Can you pinpoint what went wrong on Tannehill's run there at the end that set up the field goal for them?
Yeah, I guess just, he found an opening in the middle, and I got to get him down, and that's just, it is what it is,
It seemed like you had them on their heels for the first half of the game, and then the second half it seemed to be a little looser. Did anything change at all?
I wouldn't say anything changed. They, like I said, like they just kept converting on third downs, and it always come down to the turnover battle. We didn't get any takeaways as a defense to help our team, and that was the difference.
Fred, when they're max protecting, obviously they're not sending as many guys out in the route. I mean, did you feel like that was going to give you guys an advantage in some ways, and it did not play out quite as you hoped?
I mean, yeah, like if we, like you said, like less guys in in the route tree. We got to be stickier in coverage. Guys got to look guys up and know the situation of how they're trying to attack us over the middle and stuff. And we obviously had to do a better job of that.
What do you have to say to the cornerbacks when they're giving up these plays and it's happened before in second halves? Like, how much of that falls on you, the leader of the defensive captain, or is this on the coaches to figure that out?
I'll have to go back and watch it. It felt like during the game that, especially Ambry, like he was competing his butt off. He was going against one of the top receivers in the league, and there was some of those situations where he was winning and doing a heck of a job. And it's going to be a battle when you're going against Brown is a great player too. So what ultimately ended up losing us the game was the third downs and the takeaways. Like we had to do one or the other. If we won all those third downs, we're not talking about this right now. And if we took the ball away, then the third downs would have been covered up a little bit more. So we lost in both those areas, and that's why we lost the game.
Good.
All right.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you, guys.